This video shows the locomotive primary and secondary suspension springs load testing procedure. Load testing of locomotive primary and secondary springs is a critical quality control step that ensures the reliability, safety, and performance of locomotive suspension systems. Here, testing is carried out using Kamal Industries' specially designed and calibrated load testing machine. Procedure involves measuring of spring, in this case 735 mm, and placing the spring to be tested in the testing machine below the loading ram. Close the protection door to avoid injury in case of failure of spring while testing. Main power is switched on, then control power is switched on. Now switch the computer and wait for the computer to boot. Enter into the program in computer. On the PC monitor, provide select type of spring by scrolling down in spring description menu. Here secondary outer spring is selected. Now approach speed and pressing speed of RAM is reduced to 7 from drop down menu of approach speed and pressing speed menu on computer. Now on SUDAQ11 panel, select the computer mode and program is fed for particular spring to be tested. Testing load is fed by pressing program soft key once. Set load appears on display. Using start soft key and program soft keys, the testing load is entered. In this case 9867 kg. Now press the 0 soft key to come back to the main display. After ensuring sufficient oil in the hydraulic oil tank, switch on the hydraulic pump using hydraulic on push button. Now start button is pressed. Ram moves down until preset loading is done on spring. Observe the monitor. Curve is plotted on monitor with load in tons and displacement in mm. The test involves the measuring of spring's deflection under various loads and comparing these values with predetermined acceptable limits. In this particular case, Wagner secondary outer spring is being tested. Here, free height is 733.4 mm. Maximum load applied is 987.6 tons. Final height is 576.3 mm. If deflection is within specified range, the result comes as pass with a window pop-up. Now push the ram up push button on panel. Now ram is released from spring. Open the protection door and remove the spring. Same procedure is carried out for testing other springs like primary, outer, inner and secondary inner. Thank you.